Hey, hi guys, if you want to know how to get this super easy and quick, customizable, very classic New Year's makeup look, then please stay tuned and keep watching. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you two New Year's outfit options which are very easy and which are very doable, even if it's a house party or even if you're going out. So stay tuned, keep watching, and let's just jump right into the video. Start by depuffing the eyes, and the cleaning step start becomes one of the best eye creams for makeup. And along with this, I'm going to plump up my lips a little bit with the Laneige sleeping mask. This is also going to help us retain the lipstick a little longer with all the drinking and eating that will happen during the evening. Hydration becomes a key component when it comes to a good makeup base, and here I'm using the Body Shop's vitamin C range. If you'd like to know more about moisturizers, I've already done a video. I will leave a pop-up card. You want to make sure that you massage the product well into the skin because this is going to help set the makeup base flawlessly. Next, I am moving on with to a primer. This is the Wet n Wild Dewy finish. I absolutely love this product, and you want to use little dots of this on your face, and want to concentrate primarily on the center of your face because that's where most of the light gets. Your skin catches most of the light over there, and it's going to bounce off beautifully with this product. So you massage this into your skin, and here comes my favorite. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I'm in the shade 118. Again, you will see that I'm using about two dollops of this little quantity, not a lot, and I'm going to be concentrating again in the center of my face. A trick that I love to do is that I will usually use a setting spray on the beauty blender. It needn't be damp, just the setting spray is good. And you dip your beauty blender in it. And you want to start from the center of your face and then pull the product outwards. That's it. A flawless base is ready. Don't forget any pigmentations on your face or the corners of your mouth where the skin is a little darkened. And never forget the neck as well. Remember to pull the product down to your nape and your neck, your ears, and the decollete. Luminous base it is. It's time to conceal those dark circles, and I'm using the MAC Studios concealer over here. I will list the shade down below. You know what? I always watch so many YouTube videos, and I think this is a step that can be completely skipped. The reason is the amount of product that is used, that is shown on a YouTube channel, becomes quite a bit simply because the camera does not catch it. So if you are someone who's trying to emulate this look, you really don't need so much product because blending it also becomes quite a bit of tedious task. And the skin below our eyes is so gentle that you want to make sure that you put as less product on it as possible. My suggestion is that you get good 8 hours of sleep and hydrate well and make sure that you just take general good care of your skin. But if not, a concealer does come in handy, and we're going to be setting it with a nice powder. This is my favorite. This is the Maybelline's Fit Me Again. And if you're someone who likes baking, or you just generally want to set your concealer in place, then this is a really good powder. I do find the yellow tone to be a little less than required, but it generally works pretty well. Here I am trying to cover the redness around my eyes. It generally happens during this time of the year. And moving on to the eyebrows, again, I have done an eye makeup essentials video. I will give a link and a pop-up card over here, and I will let you know what pencil this is. When you're doing your eyebrows, remember that no two eyebrows are ever similar, so don't try and get mirror images. And remember to use small, deft strokes to create real hair like, to replicate your real hair on the forehead. Okay, this is by far the easiest smoky eye tutorial that you will see. I'm using the Clinique's eyeshadow palette and I'm going to start with a dark brown shade in my crease. I'm also not going to be using a lot of tools. So you know what, if you don't have brushes, don't worry, just use a Q-tip or your ring finger and you should be good. The reason that you want to start with a darker shade in your crease is you will notice that it gives a beautiful depth to the eyes and it will make your eyes look a little bigger and wider. So once we've done that, I'm going to be moving on to a little lighter shade to see the depth that it gives, and that is the reason that you want to put this just in your crease. Next, I'm taking a flathead. Again, if you don't have, you can use a Q-tip or the ring finger. And I'm using the pink shade in this. The thing about the Clinique's eyeshadow palette is that the product isn't as pigmented as you would like it. But you can go with an additional layer or you can use the colors that you have at home. You can create this look, and like I said, it's a customizable look. You can create this look with pretty much any color palette that you have at home. Just remember to go from a darker to a lighter and then a highlighting eyeshadow. I'm taking the Wet n Wild's glitter palette over here. Like I said, all the products are mentioned in the description box below. So you will find a link to all of them. This is pretty sticky, so I'm using a brush because if you use your fingers for it, it just lands up on the hand over there. So you want to use a brush, or if you have a Q-tip, then that's excellent. That's usually what I do because so all we need to do is just add on some bling because it's New Year's, and this becomes a perfect, glam smoky eye look for the New Year's. Like I said, this is one of the easiest ways and foolproof ways to get a smoky eye. I'm using a Techna Brown, Max Techna Brown. You can use any brown pencil that you have because we're creating a brown smoky eye look. And don't worry about the finished look because we're going to smoke it out, we're going to smudge it out, we're going to dilute it, the color is going to spread out, and you will see an instant pop in the eyes with this brown. I generally believe that browns sit well on Indian eyes rather than blacks because black becomes quite stark. But that's just a personal preference. So all you want to do is you want to just again layer it on the outer corners, take a Q-tip, and you just want to smudge it out. Make sure that you do the same to your lower lash line as well. I love how easy this is and fuss-free this is and foolproof it is. And I love the whole diffused brown look because I also think it complements the Indian skin tone beautifully. No eye makeup can be complete without a good old mascara and a clamper. So here I'm using the L'Oreal's Lash Paradise mascara. This is one of my current favorites. It instantly amps up the volume in your lashes, and like I mentioned in my earlier video, I'm not a big fan of falsies. So I really like this mascara and it stays put all night long. So that's something that's an additional benefit to it. And there we have it. Our eye makeup is complete, easy, extremely doable, and very customizable. It's time to add some blush, and NARS Orgasm becomes my favorite blush again. I've been using this for years now, and one of the reasons that I like it is because of the gold pigment that comes in it. It's like it's made for Indian skin tone because it goes on everything that we wear. And today, because it's going to be a little glammed up, and I'm also wearing something with gold sequins, I'll show you in a bit. This becomes the perfect blush. A little trick that I like to do with a blush, especially during an evening look, is that I love to pull it in my hairline, a little around my temples, and this just warms up the face. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of contouring or using bronzers, especially during the evening time. So this just adds a good blushed and flushed look to the face, and I absolutely love the effect. I was thinking about the highlighter if I should use my normal Wet n Wild one or the Clinique's one, and I decided to go for the Clinique's Chubby Stick just because I wanted a more hydrated and moisturized look. So here I'm using the Clinique's Chubby Stick highlighter, and I love the little pigmented, little sparkly champagne look that it gives. You want to make sure that you want to add a little highlighter to the high points of your face where the light falls and the light will catch it. Um, I love doing this trick, because it just catches very well in the pictures and it gives your face a little bit of edge. I'm using the MAC's Soar lip pencil. Again, one of my favorites. And the reason that I choose this is because um, I like products that are, fuss free and are non-transferable but don't leave your lips very dry. So I really like this one, and it's very, very close to my original lip color, which helps a lot. When you're lining your lips, a little tip is to take into consideration the shape of your lips. Even if you're overlining a bit, you want to consider how much you want to overline it. And because mine can look a little frowny, I generally end up skipping the ends of it and concentrating more on the cupid's bow. You can leave it as it is, but I wanted a more pop of color, and so I decided to add another lipstick to it. Also, I wanted a little bit of hydration and moisturization. This is the Revlon's Super Creamy lipstick. Again, I will leave the name and the product link in the description because I think I don't remember at this point what it was. But check out the color payoff. It's beautiful. You know what I like about this is that it doesn't transfer easy and yet it's so moisturizing. So here we are getting ready, and this is a last thing that I'm doing. This is a last minute addition. Now this is a Wet n Wild. Look at the pigment on this. Wow, it's a perfect New Year's glam look thing. Now this is really an eyeshadow, but I'm going to be using this on my lips. That's the beauty of makeup. I love products that can be multiplied as different things, and you just want to pat it gently with your fingers and leave a beautiful glow on the lips. So there you have it. This is our final look. And if you saw my earlier video, you will see that my hair was straight. So I have just curled them and left them. And no, I haven't used any heating tools. So if you'd like to know how I did it, then leave a comment below and I will tell you how to get beautiful heatless curls. So that's it from my end, guys. This is the New Year's look. I'm wearing a super blingy dress because I think we need to end the year with a bang. Now, although I'm going to be at home and it's just going to be a house party or home party, I think a little bling is very necessary during the New Year. Tell me what your plans are in the comment section below, uh, and also let me know what you think of this makeup look. So this is my final look. Like I said, I'm going to be wearing a super blingy dress. Now, if you're not comfortable, you can always add a jacket onto it. And if because the dress is so blingy, here's a little style tip for you. You want to make sure that your other accessories are completely muted. Otherwise, you end up looking like a disco ball. So this is it from me, guys. Here's wishing you a very happy new year, and here's hoping that 2021 brings a lot of health, wealth, and happiness. This is me, Manjari, your lifestyler, saying ciao until next year.